Hi, Kathy Shibatero here, and I'm here to talk about lesson 4 of my book on the cross and the study guide companion that goes with it. And I just want to whet your appetite on this particular chapter because it really is about how the cross, when we focus on it, it takes our desire to sin away. One of the biggest problems that we have is that we have flesh and we have things in our lives that we desire or want, and things we see or hear about that we want to go after that are not good. And we all battle our flesh every day, and we all have things we struggle with. And really, we won't be perfect until we actually get rid of these bodies and get our new bodies. But in the meantime, when we focus on the work of the cross, what happens is when we look at Jesus and we see his heart and we see how pure and how holy and how righteous and how faithful and how humble and all the attributes that he displayed. And we can read in Hebrews 1 verse 3 where it says, Jesus revealed the exact character and nature of God himself. And so that's how I see God, because when I look at the cross, I see God. I see his heart. I see what he's really like. And when I see that, I fall in love with him all the more, and I want to be like him. And so it also reveals the condition of my heart, because when I look at his heart, I will see how I fall short. You know, I can see my fears and my pride and my selfishness and areas in my life that I just haven't truly surrendered to God. And so when I see that, it makes me want to surrender those things. It makes me want to change, because when I see him and see what he's really like, I want to be like him. And really the whole process of what God starts in our lives is to be like Jesus. He is conforming us and changing us into his image. And the reason for that is because when God created us in the first place, he created us in his image. And because of sin, we've fallen short of that. And so we're struggling, and there's so much pain and heartache, and this world's a mess because of the sin of humanity and what's in their hearts. And so the cross brings us to that place where we want holiness, where we want righteousness, where we want to be like him, we want to be able to say and do the things that he says and does, and where we begin to see things through God's eyes. The Bible even tells us that we have the mind of Christ. And so when I focus on the cross, the more I learn about it, the more I see God through the cross, the more I want to be like him. The more I hate sin, the more I want to change and get rid of the things, cut them off of my life that would hinder me from walking in that victorious life that he has for me. There's so much more in chapter 4. I don't want to get into all of it, but I just kind of want to whet your appetite. And once again, if you want to get the book, and maybe you have the book, want to get the study guide, maybe you'd like to go through the study guide with a few people, that would be great. I guarantee that as you do, you will learn more and more about God, and it will change you, and it will help you be that victorious Christian and overcome those things in your life that have been set against you. So God bless and have a great day.